So today, we have such an exciting episode. We're making some creamy tuna and chickpea lettuce wraps that are very easy to make and pack some serious flavors to them. And let me tell you, the best part about this recipe is that there is no cooking involved. It's made with very simple ingredients, and the wraps come together in just 15 minutes, folks. You can serve these lettuce wraps as a main course, a side dish, or even as a snack on the go. Either way, they're packed with protein and they promise to fill your body with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. You know that Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the best selection of Spanish ingredients like artisan Spanish cheeses, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, Marcona almonds, olives, and all the spices you need to make your favorite Spanish dishes, among so many other great ingredients. And also, let me tell you, they have a beautiful selection of Spanish cookware, like authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings, and they even offer classic grilling systems. That way you can always perfectly cook your paella, folks. Visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure to use coupon code on a fork during checkout to get 10% off your order. Let's begin by draining a can of chickpeas into a colander and rinsing them under some cold running water. Now the size of the can that I'm using is 15.5 ounces, which is 440 grams or about 1.5 cups of cooked chickpeas. Then we'll shake off any of the excess water and add the chickpeas into a large bowl. For the next ingredient, I'm going to grab 2 cans of tuna in olive oil and drain them into a sieve with a bowl underneath. The size of each can is 4 ounces, which is about 111 grams. And we'll flake the tuna to remove any of the excess olive oil. The Spanish canned tuna in olive oil that I'm using is from La Tienda. You'll find a link where you can get it in the description box below. And let me tell you, for this recipe, we're not going to be using the olive oil from the canned tuna, but by all means do not toss this. Add it over a salad for an incredible flavor, or even to make some scrambled eggs. And we'll add the drained tuna into the bowl with the chickpeas. Then we'll add in half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, which is about 145 grams. The one that I'm using is low fat, but you can also use full fat here or even non-fat. Moving on, I'm going to finely chop half of a medium-sized red onion. You can also use white onions here if you like. I just prefer to use the red onions in this recipe as they add more flavors to the wrap. Then we'll finely chop 1 tomato. And we'll grab a handful of fresh parsley and finely chop it. We want to end up with about 2 tablespoons, which is 8 grams. And we'll add in the chopped onion, tomato, and parsley into the bowl with the rest of the ingredients. Then we'll finely grate 1 clove of garlic over the ingredients. If you don't have a grater, you can use finely minced garlic. Squeeze in 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, which is 15 milliliters. I always like to have a sieve underneath when I'm doing this, just in case any of the seeds fall out. And we'll season with sea salt and a generous portion of freshly cracked black pepper. Like I always tell you, that black pepper brings out an incredible flavor in the Greek yogurt. And we'll gently mix this together until everything's well mixed. And once again, remember to be gentle here, otherwise you can easily break those chickpeas apart. For the next step, let's start getting our lettuce ready to start assembling our wraps. For this recipe, I'm using small heads of lettuce, very similar to Bibb lettuce. However, you can use whatever type of lettuce you like here, like iceberg or even romaine lettuce, or you can even use corn or flour tortillas. I'm going to start by gently removing the leaves from the head of lettuce and adding them into a strainer. Then we'll rinse the lettuce under some cold running water. And we'll add the strainer into a salad spinner and spin the lettuce completely dry. If you don't have a salad spinner, no big deal. Using a dishcloth, just gently pat it dry. For the final step, let's start assembling our dish. I'm going to add in a generous portion of our creamy tuna and chickpea mixture into each leaf of lettuce. And as you finish each wrap, transfer it into a serving dish. And check it out, our creamy tuna and chickpea lettuce wraps are done. Super easy to make, made with the simplest ingredients, and once again the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Let's give one of them a try and see how it turned out. Now this is what delicious home cooking is all about. Look how beautiful these turned out. I'm going for it. I really am. Just 2 bites. Absolutely delicious, but the beauty here is that combination of the tuna with the chickpeas, out of this world good, and the rest of the ingredients for lift of flavors, and then that creaminess from the Greek yogurt to take it to the next level. You saw this so easy to make, done in about 15 minutes. Give these a try at home, and I promise they're gonna absolutely blow you away because they are so good. Really quick before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Martin John Madsen, Jesper Haloon, Jim Owens, Tommy Williams, and Clarence Bolin. Again guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.